Ebolia asked me, how can I help grown family members with addiction problems? How can I help myself in this situation? Thank you so much for this question. There's so much that could be said about addiction and about being a family member of somebody who has addiction problems. There are many different perspectives to this situation, but here I would love to share with you two of them and see how this can serve you and how it can benefit you. The first question for you to ask yourself is, what are you learning through this situation? What are you learning about yourself? What are you learning about the world? Here are two possibilities, something that I have seen with other people I have worked with. For some of us who are involved with family members who have addiction problems, what we're learning through that situation is power. We're learning about these substances being more powerful than us. We're learning where do we stand in terms of our own personal power. We are learning about God and God's power. In other words, it's a study for some of us who are involved with family members with addiction problems. It's a study of power and powerlessness. Am I powerful compared to the substances? Am I powerless to take my power back and be easily able to say no and walk away? So that's one possibility. Here's something else I have seen in other people. They become involved with family members who have addiction problems because for them, they're personally studying the topic, the theme of responsibility. And so they're learning that they cannot be responsible for anybody else. They're learning that they cannot live anybody else's life for them. They're learning that they cannot step in and save them. Instead, the most they can do is to be responsible for themselves. They're responsible to others by taking care of themselves so that they live from a place of integrity and so that they also show up for their family members and say to them, I believe in you. I know you've got what it takes. I'm here to help you if you need my help, but I'm not going to disempower you by stepping in and trying to save you every time. And so because of that, see how these two themes play out for you. Are you finding yourself in a place of needing to save? Are you finding yourself in a place of needing to be responsible? Or is it a simple study of power and powerlessness for you? That's one perspective I wanted to offer you. Here is something else I would love for you to think of. And this actually goes to the second part of your question. How are you to help yourself? You see, it's very easy for people to get sucked into the world of addiction of a family member. In other words, even though you're consciously saying and praying and saying, I wish this would be over, I wish they would be able to say no, truly a part of us sometimes may be actually subconsciously encouraging the situation. Because what's happening is that if you're not involved in their addiction, if you're not deep into trying to live for them and making them the center of your world, you will have to face yourself. You will have to look within and say, who would I be without their problem? Is it time that now I face my own failures in life and how I didn't live my life completely and fully? So this is where it becomes very important for you to recognize and support them and do your best in being there for them, but also understanding that it's time for you to be there for yourself. It's truly time for you to start looking within and start living a life of purpose for yourself. I speak about purpose very often. I have a 21-day program on this. There's a lot of material on this in my book, Beyond Past Lives. So if you need more guidance than what I'm offering here in this video, please reach out for those resources. But here's what I can give you as a synthesis of the wisdom of living your purpose. You have to start living your soul. You have to start living your gifts, your talents, what excites you and what fulfills you. And there is a very beautiful formula offered out there by a teacher named Bashar. And it goes to the very core of what living your purpose is. And it goes like this. In every moment, do what excites you, do it to the best of your abilities, and do it without any expectation. And that truly is the formula for living a purposeful life, a fulfilled life, a life of meaning for you. So as you withdraw your energy from the need to be part of their drama, but stay there to be strength and courage for them, bring that energy into yourself, into what you need so that you can have a fulfilling life. And see how all of that fulfillment in you actually starts affecting them and giving them permission to be their true selves. Now I would love to hear from you. How are you dealing with your own addictions? How are you dealing with the addictions of those in your family? Have your say in this discussion at mirakelly.com. Leave a comment there and see what others are saying. Did you like this video? If you did, please subscribe to my channel. And I will be so grateful if you share this video with your friends. And if you want even more resources to change your life and create your best life yet, come on over to mirakelly.com and make sure you sign up for my email updates. And while there, get my free guided meditation as a gift for you. Also, see which of my meditation and past life regression recordings speak to you based on your issue. And see how else you can work with me through my personal sessions, group coaching, online and in-person events and retreats. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you oceans of love. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, live fully, live in an empowered way, live your purpose.